guys. So, last time I showed you a video, we were talking about motion. We had moved from balance to motion, and we were talking about how to get things to move. So, one of the things I want you to know is that objects will just stay still. This is going to move though. They're going to stay still unless there's a force working on them. And the main two forces, the things that you can do to get things to move, are to push them or to pull them back. Okay, so push or pull. So we're going to learn about that a little bit today. And when you were spinning last week, what you were doing is, what do you think? Were you pushing or were you pulling? Tell somebody in your house. Well, I think you were pushing. All right, so I got mine. I hope you guys got into your bag and got your disc and your straws, your 4 discs and straws, and played around with this a little bit. So I just have 1 disc on mine, and I get it to spin pretty well. So let's see. And so I am pushing it because I'm pushing like that. So let's see. Ooh, it's coming towards you guys. Oh, could you see that? It kind of went away. But anyway, mine works pretty well. And I put my disc low. Did any of you try with your disc up here? Let's see if it works. Oh, not so well. Oh, why isn't it working? It has to do with balance. See if you can figure it out. Tell a mom. Tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother. All right, the reason it doesn't work is because remember we talked for something to be balanced, the weight needs to be low. It's high here. It's higher than the balancing point, so it's not going to work. So it works much better if it's low. And then what you should have explored is, does it spin better if there's more weight on it? I don't know. Let me see. I just added a yellow one. Let's see if that works better. Ooh. It was easier to get it started. I don't know if it's better. All right. So you should have played around with that. But the main thing I want you to know right now is that to get your top to spin, you had to push it. So today, I'm going to talk to you about another way, the pulling. So we're going to do an activity with pulling. So what you're going to need is a piece of string, and parents, it's about 4 feet long, and a disc. And this is what you're going to need to do. So I have to take mine off my straw. So you're going to take your string, and you're going to thread the string through the hole one way. Can you see it? And then I'm going to pull it through. And then I'm going to put it back down the 3rd hole, the farthest one away, and go like that. And then eventually, you're going to have it like this. So the string, see that there's 2 strings going right through. Then you have to tie a knot. You can have your mom and dad tie the knot, or you can try this method. And that is, you put it on the table and you make a P. Make a big P like that. And then you take your tail and you put it underneath into the circle of the P. And then you slide it down, try to get it clear to the end, and then you pull. And then you're going to have a knot. So there's my knot, see? And then probably it works better if you trim those edges. So I just kind of cut those edges off. All right, and then you have what is now going to be called a zoomer. So this is a zoomer. All right. Now, I'm going to use my other zoomer because I know it works, and this one I'm not sure if it does or not. But I made a zoomer earlier, and it works really well. Now, this activity, my friends, takes perseverance. I'm going to make it look like it's pretty easy. And when you try it, you're going to see it's not so easy. So what you need to do is get the disc in the middle and then hook the strings over your middle fingers. Then fold your hand so it doesn't come off your finger. And then you kind of have to lean forward. And I usually do this standing up, but let's see if I can do it sitting down. You have to lean forward and you have to start twirling it. And you twirl it and you'll see it gets tighter and tighter on your finger. So I'm about here. So now I'm going to rest and then you pull. And if you do a good job, like I just did, and try to scoot forward, your disc will spin. And if you're really quiet, and I'm going to stop talking, you can hear the noise. And it looks really cool, doesn't it? So I can sit here and just keep pulling this. It's very soothing, but it's really hard to get started. So you might have to have your parents start it for you, or you can just keep persevering. And I know it's hard to tell what's going on here. Ooh, did you hear that? So it's really zooming. So it's stretching, it stretches, and you have to get into a rhythm. Let it rest, pull. Let it rest, pull. Let it rest, pull. So I can keep doing this while I'm talking to you. When I was little, we used to do these with buttons. So if you have a button with more, 2 holes or more, you can get it to work. The bigger, the red one is much easier than a button, but you could try. If you don't have string, you can try yarn. But this is another example of how motion begins when you pull. So these are called Zoomers. So try to make one and let me know how it goes. I hope you have fun and I hope you're successful. And you can keep playing around with your spinners too. I have a challenge for you actually. I have to stop my zooming. Let's see if I can keep doing this and zoom. Ooh, I can. So last year, my kids took bottle caps and they built spinners out of them. So one of your challenges would be to put stuff around, get stuff around your house and see what you can get to spin. So they just glued 2 bottle caps together. Look, I'm still zooming. And made this cool spinner. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to spin and zoom, so I'm going to let my zoomer die. So watch what happens. Whee! And it died. All right. Here's one of their spinners they made. Let's see if I can get it to spin. I'd have to work at it. They were really good, and I know some of you guys are really good at doing this. So build some spinners at home and take some pictures and show me what you did. All right, you guys, have fun in science. Bye.